All right, welcome in, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. So I've already tried to enter my Greekies today. So let's see how we're doing. Oh, I had to enter Greeks here. Hold on a second. Let's do everything here. We got the big inflation report. The economy sucks. Our leadership sucks. Everybody's just thinking right now, right? 52.56 on my deltas. Let's see, 52.56. Other than that, though, it's good. Other than us having to pay $7 a gallon in gas to go anywhere. I don't know how I'm going to afford to go on vacation this year. Unbelievable. Theta is 215.01. My theta is exploding. 215.01. And my buying power usage is probably ballooned some. 36,528. That's span margin working. 36,540. 36,540. So we are at 36%. What's the VIX? Let's go see where our VIX is. VIX today. VIX is at 28. So with VIX at 28, it's up to, right? VIX at 28, we should be between about 35% on max buying power. So we're fine, and my deltas are fine. Now, the cool thing is about it is the market's down, what, 2.5% or more, and our net lick is down $500 in the $100,000 account, and we're down. What's the other one? And we're down, I think, 400 in this one. Yeah, 400 in this one on a 2.5% down move. That's why I love these trades that we're doing. They're really resilient. I've said that word before, right? And in this account, we're down $189 on a 2.5% down move in the market. Isn't that great? Right? So love it, love it, love it. Now, on one of my accounts, the little smaller account, look at this. It says that, hey, pal, you need a delta adjustment of -2. So I could sell 2 shares of SPY and go short 2 shares of SPY and be just fine. So I don't know. We'll see if we want a negative delta adjustment. Now, to get a negative delta adjustment, there's a couple of things what we do. You could either close a long position, right? So you could close a short put, or what else could you do? You could put on a new short position. What would a new short position be? Would be a put debit spread. It's not good to put debit spreads on down days. Or you could, dare I say it, sell a call. And who would dare sell a call on a down day in the market? I remember some dude in some group that I was in one time, I think his name was Will, and it's in my writing, that 70-something page plan. And this dude was selling calls on down days. And I always said to myself, don't be that dude. Don't be the dude that sells calls on down days. So if I really needed a delta adjustment, what would I probably do? I would probably go short a future or close a positive. Yeah, Gary, I hear you, baby. I ain't playing on those calls. Those calls can be wicked, right? So let's look at our linear regression. And it's kind of cool, right? That linear regression shows us everything's kind of normal, isn't it? But now we got to do a little bit of work to hit my 4280 price target that I said would happen probably on or before June 27th. Now, if, you know, I've been trading these things for a long time, y'all. So if any indication is this, here's what we're going to do today. I think knee-jerk reaction to the downside, and then everybody be like, oh, okay, well, we can absorb that. And then you'll start to see this, right? So that's probably what we'll do. We'll go knee jerk down, and then the rest of the time it'll start popping up there. Or what I know, you know, hey, it could drop down here. I have no idea. But if I were to guess, and I really don't want to guess, but if I had an inkling, I think that's what we'll do. So linear regression shows everything is perfectly bound. And you know, these little field fans, I don't know, I just draw them sometimes. It's just kind of neat how things oftentimes end up, you know, just really nice within those little fans. But that, you don't worry about those. Those are little, or I think they call these GAN fans. I have no idea what a GAN fan is. I just like drawing little colors, and I like these because it's got little It's got little rainbow colors in it, which is kind of cool. All right. So let's see. Let's look at the market now. Let's go back to our charts. Oh, behave. I said 2.5. It's now 2.69%. How will we survive? What will we do? I mean, it's just, and we knew, y'all. I mean, nothing's taken us by surprise. We knew that there is nothing good in the horizon with this economy. There's just not. Normally, yeah, let me enable live transcription. Normally, I fill up the vehicle, right? I will fill up my vehicle. And yesterday, the kid said, how much is it going to take to fill it up? I said, crap, if I know, I ain't filling it up. So they're like, why? You have to go back in. And I said, I know. And I'll probably be paying more for not filling it up. But it just hurts you to go to the gas station and to, have to put so much money into a single tank of gas. So I don't know. It's just a weird time that we live in. All right, so the AD is negative 477. That's one of the lowest numbers you and I have ever said. Look, it got down to 503 down here on the AD. And so now what I think we'll do, you see the AD kind of flatlining. Now watch this. This is what we would call divergence. And you'll see the divergence in the market downward while AD is flat, right? So what will happen is that market down move with AD being flat, what you'll find is that the market will normalize in order to match what AD's doing. It may just be a little bit on the lagging side. So I would expect that this is a little bit overdone for what I'm seeing on the advanced decline. So now again, I'm the worst technician on the planet. I'm the worst trader on the planet. I do things all at the wrong time, so don't listen to me on anything. But if I was to guess, this is what I'm guessing. Unless AD starts going down, this could go down. But I think seeing this divergence, and this is clear. Y'all see this. This is clear divergence. Normally, when we look at this, we don't see as much divergence as this. This is extreme divergence. They're diverging differently. See this, you saw AD going up, market going up. Then we had a little bit of divergence there, right? Then we see a flat line here, a big divergence there. So it'd be cool to see what happens, and it'd be neat if I could leave those arrows there and see if it works out like we thought, but it really doesn't matter. Market direction really doesn't matter for us in most things that we do. All right, so let's look at our big green monster. Where are you, little monster? Hey, little fella. All right, so here we go. So we now are in a new fair value zone, right? New fair value zone. And anytime you're in a fair value zone, we know that one of the targets is our 50% line, right? Which would be the 38.27. That would offer some initial support. We always look at the point of control and say that price is always near, or always is kind of like a magnet, goes back to that point of control and always tries to fill in some of these gaps. So, and I love this chart because basically this is where you hedge your bets. Okay, we're going down unless we go up. Genius. Right? So I don't know. We're fairly priced right now. So we're in the fair value zone. Wouldn't surprise us to see some teetering here, teetering there, teetering here, teetering there, which would kind of look like a probability cone, right? Now, why don't we do this? Why don't we look at the expected move? Let's look at expected move. I should have a nice little expected move chart. That looks like this on SPX. So here we are in this week. Let's see. This is 1 week here. This is 1 week here. This is our candle here. Okay. So, I see what it's saying. This is for the next week, I think. So it's already drawn expected move area for this next week. So you can see this apparently is this week. Yeah, 6.6, 6.7, 6.8, 6.9, 6.10. So clearly we have gone outside of the expected move for this week. Would anybody like this chart? This is Don Kaufman's chart, but I'll share it with you. Share grid. He shares it freely. He doesn't, this is one of those things that he doesn't charge y'all for. So let me put that in our chat so y'all can have the expected moves on SPX. Works really, really good. There you go. So we're outside the expected move. We realize this is a big move down, 2.66%. So what would a person do on a 2.66% down move? Well, we had a big down move, if memory serves me correctly, yesterday as well, right? So if you wanted to start a tranche of the Black Swan hedge by selling some puts, you could do that. Certainly could do that. Yesterday was a great day. Today would be a much greater day if you were to start a hedge. The only problem is it is just tough to hedge in a bear market. It just is. Because you remember, I had 5 SPX puts that I bought. Remember that? I bought 5 SPX puts and thought, I won't even do the Black Swan hedge. I'll just go to the big boy, SPX, and buy some puts. And they decayed. Just decayed. Even in a bear market, those puts decayed. They lost money. I would have been much better not even having those long puts on as a position. So it's difficult, y'all, to hedge in a down market. Now, of course, you could sell futures that can give you some hedging, but most of the time in a down market, and not all the time, but most of the time, these down moves are very controlled. I mean, these 2 days look horrendous until you look at the overall scope of things and say, well, I don't really see anything abnormal because we're moving within a very narrow and defined downward linear regression graph. So, and this could do what it wants to. I mean, it can go clearly way, way, way under this. But as you look at this, it just helps to make sense of things. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to do what we always do. We're going to put on a trade. So here, let's put us on a trade. Got plenty of option buying power. So what do? Go to the micros. And my delta here is 37. And I made a big mistake in this one yesterday. My deltas were too long. And I was like, why am I down so much in this account? And I had 3 long futures that I had in this account. And I was like, oh gosh, Bobby, you idiot. So make sure, y'all, that you look at your positions, right? Because yesterday, and click on this futures. Make sure you do this, because if you're trading my style, and if one of these futures expire, or one of your options expires in the money, you will be assigned futures, right? Assigned, or you will be exercised futures. So you'll wake up short a future or long a future, depending. So make sure that you look in the positions and futures. Just make sure you have no futures positions, right? And in this account, I did. So shame on me. I got rid of them though. All right. So what do we want to do? We go to MES and we go table mode. I never thought I'd like table mode more than curve mode. When they first got the curve mode, I said, oh man, that's awesome. And I started trading on the curve mode and I loved it. And I said, how do they trade off the table? I just like the table mode. All right, so we're going to close this to 60 days without going over. That's my little comfort spot. And we're going to go long put vertical. Now, probably, I'm going to move it down past all these. So look at see all these, y'all? This is stuff that's, getting close to, being in the money now, isn't it? Wow. So let's see if we can move stuff down. Where does this at about? Didn't we say it's about the, let me put one here, 3,500, and we'll go 3,450, that's 625. And that's what we're gonna move it up some. 650. What are you griping about, Beth? Beth, you live the life of Riley. Don't be griping and complaining. Unbelievable. I give the girl the moon. Get her a brand new van, and she's in that drive. Well, it is brand new for us. Other day she goes, I don't know what it's like to pick out a color of a car. I've never got a brand new car. Wang, cry me a river, Beth. Huh? Well, I know you hadn't. We just don't buy new cars. Have I ever had a new car? Yeah, I did. I've had, hold on a minute, I've had 2 new cars in my life. When I was 16, no, not when I was 16, when I was like 18, mom and daddy bought me something, a Dodge Colt. Oh, that was a great car. That's the one I was telling you yesterday that ran out of where I lost the tire on. Traumatic experience right on Chockalaka Road in Chockalaka, Alabama. Where we go? Matt, you ever been to Chockalaka, Alabama? Right outside of Oxford. Chockalaka. I was always like, I like those Indian names. Oh, sorry. Can't say Indian anymore or I'll be accused of being racist. So Native American names. My God. Can you imagine? I mean, they'd have put us in jail because we played Cowboys and Indians when I was little. Can you imagine if we did that now? Oh, you racist, insensitive bigot, you. And I'm like, what the devil? They thought they were Indian in India, so they called them Indians for God's sakes. Oh, geez. You can't have Chief Nakahoma anymore at the darn Braves game. Remember Chief Nakahoma? And he got tons of money. He was a Native American, lived out in the outfield at Fulton County Stadium. He was not treated badly. Unbelievable. Dude made a fortune. And then you go, oh, we can't celebrate Indians anymore. Why? They were fierce warriors. That's the reason you want to name a team like the Seminoles or the Braves or the Cleveland Cavaliers. What are they now? The Bandits or whatever. And unbelievable. Just unbelievable. What did I do? Okay, I see my thing now. So what we want to do in this big down day, we could sell the 111. Let's see, that would be these crazy prices. About here, about 11% delta. Or I don't know, yeah. I'm just telling you, them 112s are hard to beat, aren't they? We'll go down here to about 11. Can I go over Vega again, please? Yeah. Even though I stopped monitoring my Vega, but let's say that you've got a Vega of negative 500. Okay, let's just draw. I'll get on my little drawing thing. All right, so this is where you get hurt. This is where we option sellers get hurt. All right, is in negative Vega, which you have when you're selling options. So I'll draw it for you. So regardless of what your Vega is, let's just say it's negative 500. Okay, so you got Vega of negative 500. What does that mean? Well, that means that you've got volatility exposure. So if vol increases by 1%, right? If vol increases by 1%, then you're going to lose $500. How about that? Isn't that cool? So if vol increases 2%, you're going to lose $1,000. Same thing, vol increases. So that's why the Tasty Trade delta to Vega ratio, which I no longer follow, is -1 delta to -2 Vega. So if my Vega is -500, then to offset that, I would want to have -250 deltas to my -500 Vegas, if you're following that logic. And the reason that is important is because then if the market drops, right, 1%, or if Vega increases, that means the market drops, right? So while you're losing $500 on the increase in volatility, you're making $250 per 1 point drop in the SPY with your SPY weighted deltas. So normally market goes down, volatility increases. So it's a hedge. The hedge is while you're losing on volatility to the downside, right? When volatility increases, market goes down, you're making money on these negative deltas. Now, inversely, this works to the upside. So when the market goes up, you're going to be down money. You're going to be losing dollars on your deltas, right? On your negative deltas. But you're going to be making money on your Vega. Why? Because normally when the market goes up, volatility goes down. You're short Vega, volatility goes down, you make money. See how those little hedges kind of work perfectly together? And it's not a perfect science. And so the tasty trade logic is, and according to their research, that it makes sense to keep a -1 to -2 relationship between your deltas and your Vegas. So if your delta is -1, your Vega should be -2. Now, I don't follow that precisely. I just like to keep mine a little simpler. And I take my net lig, all right, taking net lig, whatever your account size is, multiply that times 0.0015. Now that's my formula. This is not Tasty Trade. This is not anyone. This is just my own little formula. So when I have an account of $100,000, I want to make sure that my deltas are no bigger or smaller than plus or negative 150. Now, if I had my druthers because of the Vega net short Vega exposure that we have, I would be erring on the side of having a few negative deltas for the reason that we've already noted, right? All right, Martin says, just realize I have two sets of MES 112 puts. Okay, the short and the long strikes of the debit spreads cancel out each other. So one is 38, 30, 30, 30. Yeah, and that's why I make sure that I don't overlap positions, right? Because you overlap positions, if you're buying one where you're short one, well, they'll take the one, they'll take that short away from you. So how the best way to fix it? It's a good question. I don't know that I would necessarily fix it. I think my first indication would be I would just keep putting on my new trades, right? I don't know. I'd have to look, see how much, money. Now, the good thing is if one of your shorts, naked ones was, if you sold that, good for you, because, it would have been losing a lot of money. So it's a better day to sell a short. So if you closed out one of your shorts and you're like, crap, man, I accidentally closed out a short put. Well, today's a good day to replace that one, right? So if your short put was eliminated, good time to put it on now because you're going to collect more credit for it. If one of your long puts, the existing long puts was eliminated, bad time to buy a put on a down day. Okay. So anyway, what did I ever sell to over here? What did I do? My activity. Okay, so we did that. So now we got to sell to finance that. And let's see, we're in the 49 days. Look at these crazy prices. So it looks like we can go 2 standard deviations out and get 1250 to 1175. Hey, I'm not a greedy person. Let's just get our 1175 and be done with it. Here we go. $783 buying power. Now I think I'm gonna try to put myself in y'all's positions. Some of y'all, I'm just speculating, get freaked out on selling because you got this news coming out and we got negative this, negative. I got it. But I'm telling you, don't follow me, right? I told you I'm the worst trader of all. But the best time to sell is when the fear is elevated. The best time to sell premium is when fear is elevated. Well, Bobby, what if we get burnt? Well, we'll get burnt. But we, as risk takers, have to take a little risk sometimes. And I'm willing to say, hey, there are people out there who are dumbly, is that a word? Buying protection today. You can't buy protection on a down day of 2.5%. You're too late to the party because that option, I like to draw. Y'all got me drawing again. I hadn't drawn nothing. So on a regular big old up day in the market, here's your balloon. Right? Here's your little stick that your balloon's on and your little balloon set. Right? Your balloon, you just got a little bitty balloon. But on a big old down day where volatility swells, here's what that balloon becomes. The old clown at the Mexican restaurante has blown it up and given you a nice big old balloon. And so you're an idiot if you're buying protection today, because that thing is swollen. Everybody see that? That's a big old balloon. You're going to pay a lot more for a big old blown up balloon than you did this little balloon here. So what we are doing is we go, hey, dummy, that's buying protection on this damn move, I'll sell it to you. I don't even own it, but I'm going to sell it to you. I'm going to sell you something that I don't even own. Uh-oh, there's a lady about my car. Hold on a second. Hello? Hey. Girl, that's fine. Hey, I'm in the middle of the class. Can I hand my phone to my wife for a second? Will you tell her? All right. All right. Hold on a second. Beth, come get the phone. Don't call me God, Beth. I know you love me. Huh? Hold on one second, John. Sorry. So Ed added a 112 on SPY this AM. Beautiful. That's a great time to do it. So we sell stuff that we don't even own to people who are dumbly buying protection today. They are the idiots. Now they think they're smart because they think they know that the market's going to keep on going down. And that's their knee-jerk reaction. And we just kind of give the little side and we say, okay there, pal. We know that over time, volatility is what? It's overstated, right? It's the implied volatility is overstated from actual volatility. Things ain't quite as bad as, don't you pee in the floor. Beth, call this dog.
What dog?
Call Roxy, please.
Roxy.
Dog's peeing in my floor. So anyway, I hope that makes sense. So we got all our positions in. So let's see, we traded that 221. So let's put it in the other account. Do 112. And you know, look, y'all. Look. AD's going up. Market is starting to say, I got it wrong. We're gonna go up with you. Isn't that cool? Just cool to say. I wish I'd left my little things there. So let's go put a trade on. This is in the big account. So we'll go MES. We'll go 49 days. How about a very wide 111 for a tiny credit for a hedge? I did that yesterday. Exactly. Right. You can do a break even almost on a 111, get that short put way out there to pay for your put debit spread. But beautiful idea. I like that idea. So let's go put this one on up here. 3160. 3160. So we're going to sell two of these. Then we got to do the 3630, 3580. 3630. Buy that. 3630. And we're going to sell the 3580. And 1550, baby. You know we ain't gonna get that. But let's try it. Let's try to be greedy. Let's be greedy. 1085 in buying power. Everything's swollen a little bit. Hey, look at us. Well, hello, lady. Huh? Let's go put that in. Oh, wait a minute. We want two contracts there. No. Create a duplicate order. See if we can get another one. Come on. Oh, no. Don't mess it up and don't fill it. Was it just luck that we got it the first time? Let's go put it in our spreadsheet. Come here, little feller. Now, this is the IRA. And you know what? I may just do one contract. Let's just do one if it's not going to fill. Because remember, I'm over in my buying power. No, I'm over my buying. Well, doodle squad. You got, that's what Don did this morning, 100 wide. Oh, yeah, cool. Cool. So he put a thing on. So let's call this 1, 1, 2, 20. What is this? 20, 30? This is 30th one. 1, 1, 2, 30. I don't like all these dogs coming up here. Will y'all get them? So we did 2 tranches because we heard it feel. We did the 36.30, 35.80, 31.60. There's all kind of ways that we can, change these things up to accomplish what you want to accomplish. So we did a 112 at 49 days. And I mean, look at that. The credit we got as compared to yesterday, y'all. See, that's what happens when volatility goes up. That's why we love volatility. We love the market going down because I created 20 extra dollars. Why? Because the demand for those puts has increased by the dumb butts that are out there buying, right? Don't be a dumb butt. So we got that one in. So now let's see if we can put it in on the other account. Come here, little feller. So let me copy the trade first. So we got 2 of them filled at 15. Create duplicate order. Let's move to the other account. Crimson 203. See if we can get another one filled over here for 15. $15, baby. Yeah. Put it over here. Micros. I've been thinking that we need to call this thing something different than a 112. I mean, we need a cool name. Remember I said a bearded dragon one time? I thought that would be kind of cool. But then I've been thinking about Medusa. The Medusa. You remember the Greek goddess or whatever that, when she look at men stare at her, they turn into stone. I said, wouldn't that be cool if we called it the Medusa? And then you could call a 111 a Medusa, and then a 112 a 2-headed Medusa. I mean, it just seems, I don't know, it just sounds cool to me. Y'all may not like the name change. What? Yeah, you call me weird one more time. My daughter down there. Get no respect for my kids at all. You don't, who calls you daddy weird? 59 days. Unbelievable. 6, 10, 20. Got it in 15. Beautiful. 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 All right, so we got that in. So now let's say, is there anything that we could close for a profit? On a big down day, Bob. Well, first of all, let's put everything in this group. So we're going to call that the 112.30. Let's go find him. Come here, little fella. Come here, little Medusa. What the crap is this? Oh, did I not put the one yesterday in its group? Hold on a second. So I got to put this one in, 112.30, which is the 36.30. 35.80. All right, there you go. 35.80, 31.60. So 112.30. Move to group, add a group. 112.30. Yeah, our insurance company, they have not picked up my van. It is still under the crushed carport out there. And I'm like, dude, y'all got to do something. I'm expecting a check, baby. I've got a deposit, $5,000 deposit on a new automobile. 1, 2. This must have been the 29th that we did yesterday. And y'all ain't even picking up my vehicle. Y'all supposed to pick it up Monday, then Tuesday, then Wednesday, then Thursday. And it is Friday, friend. And my rental agreement with y'all runs out on Monday. Oh, no, Aphrodite. I like that. That's kind of, but then I start thinking about 112 is on only 3 syllables. Aphrodite. Isn't it Aphrodite? It's not Aphrodite. It's Aphrodite. Aphrodite. That's 4 syllables. So I'm not exactly sure. All right, so let's see. 112 bear 14th. I must have taken off yesterday. Let's close that or delete that and close it. So let's find us a winner today. Winner, 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 baby. All right, negative 53, negative 1, plus 27, negative 30, negative 67, negative this, negative thing. Oh my gosh, we don't even have a winner, do we? Oh, behave. There's a 27%. There's an 84%. Well, hello, lady. 84%. I like it a lot. And then we got a 20%. Then we got a 29%. And then look at that. A 112 bear. Y'all, at 130%. That's 35 days to go. Greek goddess of beauty. Is that who she was? Then if she was so beautiful, how come nobody names their kids Aphrodite? Huh? I mean, you think, oh, wow, she was that hot. Everybody named their kid Aphrodite. Yes, exactly, Gary. Take those dang calls off, baby. Y'all remember when looks like you're lowering your standards considering an 80% winner to close? I am. I'm a cheap date, man. You take me to the Burger King, you can get whatever you want from me, baby. Huh? Oh gosh. So remember that day that I was like, oh man, I love calls. This is why I love calls, y'all. I mean, calls are your best friend. Selling calls in a bear market. I mean, is it any better than this? Huh? Gary, did you already take yours off? Or I know you had some, you were hurt. I bet Gary took his off at the market open today. Yeah, for a profit, baby. Exactly. See, those of y'all that follow me and y'all was like, you know, this Bobby, he sucks. He just sucks. And then y'all, now y'all like, you know, Bobby's a genius. Selling those calls. I mean, what a move on this guy. I mean, we were down big, and then we're going to take them off. So now we're going to take off two of the 4,400 calls. It's fun, isn't it? 4,400. But yeah. I'm a free man. It does feel good, right? And then here's the conundrum, though, Gary. You know, your account says you need negative deltas, right? And you're taking off this trade that gave you the negative deltas. That's the conundrum. All right, so 4,400, did I say? 4,400. Okay. 4,400. There we go. 4,400. Got to take off two of those. Gladly we get out of this trade. Look there, y'all, for a credit. Huh? Let's see if we get a 75 cents. What, Beth? Okay, she's leaving in 10 minutes. We got to see the kids at the Vacation Bible School. They do their little songs and stuff at the weekend. Let's see if we can get us a credit of 50 cents. Come on, baby. Come on, darling. Treat daddy good. There we go, 50-cent credit. So we took off the, selling puts to kick off a free hedge. Today's the day to do it. So we took off the, 112 bear 16. Control that dog, please. I'm in a session. I'll get out of here, Beth, in 10 minutes. Give me a second. 112 bear, what was it? 112 bear 16. 112 bear 16. Yeah. Beth, get your dog. Jeez, 112 bear 16. And we brought that off for a 50-cent credit. Make sure if you're doing a credit on a spreadsheet to do a negative number, right? So that means we brought in $3.38 in the credit, and we got out for 6, 10, 22 for a 60-something dollar profit. Oh, hey. So let's get our 63.24. Me and Beth, if we didn't have all the kids out for summer, could get the 2 for 25 at Applebee's with a appetizer for my $64. Will y'all please get him out? This is very distracting. Jeez Louise. Family. Let's put that in our calculator, our little calendar, 63.24, and see what kind of week we've had. 63.24. Well, hello. 241. Merge. Dang it. Dag nabbit. Merge center. There we go. 63.24. Let's put it there. That looks better. 63.24. So we can safely say that we have made a very profitable $241.20 in closed trade. So we're doing good, right? 215, 241. I think we're right on track. Let's do something in the other account now. So we got that one gone. So let's go to the other account. See if we got something over here we can close. Bobby Beth, Bobby Beth, Bobby Beth. All right, negative. Lord have mercy. Oh, hello. 85, 18, negative 80, 20, 90. Hello. Uh-oh. There's the same darn trade, y'all. 112 bear 16. Don't look no better than that. I mean, best thing we did was ever sell calls. I'm gonna go delete that video what we did. where we got rid of them. So let's go get some Red Lobster money now. So we can take the family to the Red Lobster with Cheddar Bay biscuits. And then let's get 4 of these 4,400 calls. 4,500 calls. Wasn't it 4,500? Oh, the memory, y'all. It's 4,400 calls. 4,400. 4 of those puppies. Let's go a little slower. And let's see how much money we've made in the other account. Because this is a bigger account, right? This is one that takes us to the promised land. There she is. Hello. So we get 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 90-cent credit. We're going to try 75 because we are greedy. Let's see if we can get 75 on this one. Come on. Oh, look at us. Look at us. 75-cent credit. 112 bull or bear 16. Right, that's it. 112 bear 16. So we went in and we did closing debit was what, 75 cents? Make it a negative. So that means this number is positive. And we got out on 6/10/22 and made a profit of $128.98. Forget the Red Lobster. We headed to the Longhorn. Get home. 128.98. Put that in our pipe and smoke it. 128.98. So let's see how we're doing over here. Hello. Get a format painter. See if I can paint that the same. 128.98.98. $548.14. There she is. That numbers don't lie, y'all. So we've had an over 1,000 month so far in June. How do we look for May? May, I mean, we're kicking, y'all. Look, for the last 4 weeks, we've kicked it, right? 664, 557. Now, this technically, if we're looking at weeks, the 116 should go in this week, right? So this would have made a $600 week, right? And a $500 week, which is, I mean, that's great. I mean, where else can you do that? So while you're listening to Tom and Tony today, and you're listening to all these other traders, and they're just flipping out because the market's down 2%, and they have lost all this money, you and I are just business as usual. Isn't it great? Saya, am I hoping I'm saying your name? Sai? Hey, Bob, new to 112, 111 in the group. What were the strikes you entered, the 112 and 111 today? Yeah, I did just the 112. So let's see what the strikes were. So we went 49 days out. And I bought the 36.30, 35.80 put spread.
5 minutes, Dad.
5 minutes. Okay, they gave me the 5-minute warning. And I sold 2 of the 31.60s. All right, guys. So let this be a lesson for us. Market moves down 2% yesterday. Who cares? Market moves down 2% today. Who cares? Let's keep doing our thing, baby. Right? Keep doing our thing. So you keep doing your thing, and I will see y'all Monday.